Have you ever wondered if there is one single idea, one timeless principle, capable of completely changing the course of your life? Imagine that everything you have lived through so far, every setback, every victory, every doubt, and every dream has brought you right here, right now. Because today, you're going to discover a hidden teaching from Napoleon Hill that could become the master key to your destiny. But before we dive in, I want to ask you something simple yet powerful. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Because here, we don't just share inspiration, we share transformation. And if this topic already sparks your curiosity, leave a like. Because together, we'll create a chain of positive energy that helps more people find this teaching. Now think about this with me. What if your life wasn't defined by your past, but by the way you direct your thoughts today? What if success wasn't a matter of luck, but of applying a formula that has already worked for countless people across the world? Napoleon Hill spent over 20 years studying the most successful men and women of his time. And what he discovered was no coincidence. It was a pattern, a universal law. And today, you're about to gain access to one of his most profound revelations, a teaching that, if you apply it with conviction, can open the doors to a life of abundance, clarity, and purpose. But pay attention, because this isn't empty theory. It's a practical method that can rewrite your story, starting this very moment. Before we move forward, I want to invite you to drop a comment below. What is the one thing you most want to change in your life right now? It could be your finances, your relationships, your health, or even your self-confidence. By writing it down, you're not only declaring it to the universe, but also allowing this community of seekers to stand by you on the journey. Get ready, because what you're about to discover may make you see the world with brand new eyes. Napoleon Hill discovered something fascinating when he interviewed millionaires, visionary leaders, and people who seemed to have an almost magnetic energy about them. It wasn't just talent, initial wealth, or luck. There was something much deeper. A hidden force they knew how to activate consciously. That force was definiteness of purpose. Hill stated that those who know exactly what they want will inevitably find the way to achieve it. And here's the key. It's not enough to vaguely wish, saying things like, I want to be rich or I want to be happy. No, the real teaching is to transform a vague desire into a goal so clear, so specific, and so powerful that the universe has no choice but to respond. Now think for a moment. How many times have you had dreams that stayed as ideas, never manifesting into reality? What would happen if, instead of loosely wishing, you trained your mind to visualize with precision, to feel with intensity, and to act with certainty toward that goal? Hill declared with certainty, a burning desire backed by unwavering faith becomes reality. This isn't just a motivational phrase. It's a roadmap. It's the formula for transforming thoughts into tangible results. Because when your mind is focused, your energy shifts, your decisions align, and opportunities start to appear. Picture this: your destiny is not controlled by chance, but by your ability to ignite that burning desire within. Imagine waking up every morning with the certainty that you're moving toward the life you've always dreamed of. Can you feel it? That spark you sense right now is the beginning of your transformation. And here's the beautiful truth. It doesn't matter where you come from, how many times you failed, or how lost you feel today. Hill's teaching is crystal clear. Your future is built from the image you hold in your mind and the faith you place in it. Think about this. Every thought you repeat over and over, every emotion you choose to feed, is planting the seeds of your future. Napoleon Hill understood that the mind works like a magnet, and this magnet doesn't discriminate. It attracts both what you desire and what you feel, depending on where you focus. How many times have you felt life repeating the same lessons, the same problems, over and over? It's no coincidence. Hill stated that whatever occupies your thoughts the most is exactly what you end up experiencing. And here lies the teaching that can change everything. You have the power to choose what to plant in your mind. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what stories do you tell yourself every day? Do you repeat that you can't, that it's too late, that you're unlucky? Or do you train yourself to believe you deserve abundance, that you're on the right path, and that everything you desire is already on its way to you? Remember this, your subconscious does not distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. To it, anything you feel intensely is a command. That's why daily practice of visualization and affirmations becomes the secret weapon for shaping your destiny. Hill emphasized that successful people weren't different from you or me. The only difference was their discipline in training their thoughts until they became unshakable beliefs. And a belief, repeated and sustained, eventually transforms into inevitable reality. Here's the opportunity. If your life has been marked by doubts, fears, or limitations, it's because those seeds were planted in your mind at some point. But today, you can remove them and start planting something new. Something that leads directly to the life you've always dreamed of. Napoleon Hill spoke about a concept that few people truly apply: autosuggestion. What does that mean? It means you can consciously reprogram your mind by repeating ideas every day that become direct commands to your subconscious. Think of it this way. If your mind is like a garden, autosuggestion is the act of deliberately planting chosen seeds instead of letting the weeds of fear and doubt take over. And here's the secret: those affirmations cannot be empty words. They must be charged with emotion, clear mental images, and absolute certainty that what you declare is already on its way. Imagine waking up each morning saying, "I am destined to live in abundance. I'm aligned with unlimited opportunities. I am attracting exactly what I need to grow." When these phrases are repeated with faith, they start shaping not only your thoughts, but also your daily decisions and actions. Hill explained that great leaders and visionaries didn't wait to feel confident before acting. They conditioned themselves with empowering thoughts until confidence became part of their identity. That means you too can train your mind to leave fear behind and become unstoppable. Reflect for a moment. What would happen if today you stopped feeding your limitations and started nurturing your greatness? What if your words were a decree to the universe, and every affirmation you repeat became a building block in creating your new destiny? Never forget, what you think becomes what you believe becomes what you do, and what you do ultimately becomes what you live. This is Hill's teaching that has transformed countless lives. Napoleon Hill also revealed something that can feel challenging, yet is incredibly empowering. You are the only one responsible for your destiny. It's not your boss, not your family, not the economy, and certainly not luck. It's the way you choose to think, feel, and act every single day. Most people spend their lives blaming external factors. If I had more money, I could achieve it. If circumstances were different, life would be easier. But Hill taught that this mindset only keeps you trapped in a cycle with no way out. True freedom begins when you accept that your mind is the cause and your reality is the effect. This might sound bold, but it's also the most liberating truth you'll hear today. If you've consciously or unconsciously created the results you have now, that also means you have the power to create something completely different. And here's the teaching that can transform your destiny. Change within first, and the outer world has no choice but to adjust to your new vibration. The universe responds to what you emit, not to what you fearfully request. Think for a moment, how many times have you said, "I want to change," but deep down continue vibrating in doubt, scarcity, or frustration? Hill would say the change begins when you choose to hold a new thought so strongly that nothing and no one can remove it from your mind. That's why daily practice is crucial. Inspiration from a video or a book alone is not enough. It must become a habit. And when that habit integrates into your identity, Your destiny changes inevitably. I want you to declare it now in the comments. I am the creator of my destiny. Write it down, because that statement is a commitment to yourself and to the life you're about to manifest. Napoleon Hill repeated a concept that may seem simple, but is among the most powerful ever revealed. What the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This phrase has become a mantra for millions because it contains the secret of conscious creation. But here's the important point. It's not enough to merely conceive an idea in your mind. Many people imagine, dream, and even fantasize about a better life, but never reach it. Do you know why? Because they miss the second part, believing it with every fiber of their being. Here's the teaching. Faith is not religious here. It's a state of mind, a vibration that transforms a simple desire into inner certainty. And when that certainty becomes unshakable, the universe begins to reorganize in your favor. Think about it this way. When you truly believe something is possible, your actions automatically align with that belief. You make different decisions, attract opportunities you never noticed, and start behaving like the person who already lives that reality. It's as if your destiny is already written inside you, just waiting to be activated. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself living the dream you most desire. Feel the excitement of already having it in your hands. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel in your heart? That emotion isn't fantasy, it's the exact frequency that will draw that reality to you. The great teaching of Hill is this: your destiny isn't outside, it's in your mind. And the mind, when fueled by burning desire and unwavering faith, becomes the engine that opens every door. Napoleon Hill also spoke about a decisive factor that multiplies the power of your thoughts: persistence. Because it's not enough to desire, visualize, or affirm for just a few days. True transformation happens when you hold that vision even when nothing seems to be happening in the outside world. Think about it. Many people give up just before the miracle occurs. They get tired, they doubt, they surrender, and in doing so they stop the process that was already in motion. Hill taught that persistence is the difference between those who bring their dreams into reality and those who remain only in the attempt. Every time you repeat your purpose with faith, even when results aren't visible yet, you're sending a powerful signal to the universe. You're saying, "This is mine no matter how long it takes." And that determination is what opens paths where previously there were only walls. Remember, great achievements never happen overnight. Hill himself spent more than 20 years studying and discovering these laws. And thanks to his persistence, millions around the world today can apply his wisdom. Now imagine how your life would change if, from today, you decided never to give up again. If every obstacle you encounter is seen not as a block, but as a signal that you're moving towards something great. This is how the minds that truly transform their destiny think. And here's my question to you. Are you willing to commit to yourself, to persist until your vision becomes reality? If your answer is yes, then you've already taken the step that most people never dare to take. By now, you understand that Napoleon Hill's teaching is not just a motivational idea to inspire you for a few minutes. It is a practical system to transform your life from the inside out. Burning desire, unwavering faith, autosuggestion, definiteness of purpose, and persistence. These are the pieces that, when combined, can rewrite your destiny. Remember this: your life is not defined by your past, nor by what others think of you. It is defined by what you choose to believe and hold in your mind, starting today. You are the architect, the creator, and whatever you plant with conviction inside yourself, you will harvest in your external reality. Here's a challenge for you. Tonight, before you go to bed, write down in your own words the destiny you want to live. Write it in the present tense, as if it is already real. Read it aloud, feel it deeply, and repeat it every day. You will see how, little by little, the invisible begins to take shape in front of you. And remember something essential. You are not alone on this journey. This community is here to support you, inspire you, and remind you that anything is possible if you believe with enough intensity. So if this video resonated with you, subscribe now, leave a like, and share in the comments the most powerful vision you are planting today. Also, don't forget to visit the links in the description, where you'll find complementary materials to deepen this knowledge and accelerate your personal transformation. And if you truly want to expand your mind and uncover more secrets from Napoleon Hill and other great masters, don't leave yet. Watch the next video appearing on your screen now, because it could be the next step you've been waiting for on your path to abundance.